New this morning, can Virginia afford it? A possible huge addition to Loudoun County hinges on fast action by Virginia lawmakers. Debate is happening right now that could transform a historic presidential estate into the Commonwealth's newest state park, just in time for America's 250th anniversary. Nestled in the pristine forests and rolling hills of western Loudoun County sits Oak Hill, once the home and summer White House for America's 5th president, James Monroe.
To make it happen, your legislators must act.
Today, Virginia General Assembly leaders are pushing to transform Monroe's 1,200-acre estate into Virginia's newest state park.
There's very few 1,200-acre parcels left that aren't going to become a data center and aren't going to become new housing, and this is a huge opportunity to protect one of them.
This same proposal failed to pass in Richmond last year, but there's been a key change, making the plan more palatable for lawmakers. The estate is no longer privately owned. It's in the hands of the Conservation Fund.
I call it the prepaid state park because most of the money has already been raised.
Loudoun County Delegate John McAuliffe is pushing for the proposal. His ancestor, Captain John Chilton, fought alongside then Colonel James Monroe in the Revolutionary War.
There's a $5 million ask of the state park acquisition budget, meaning money that has already been allocated, not in the general fund, money that can only be used to acquire new state parks. So that is the total taxpayer ask.
Supporters say the park would offer rare open space in one of Virginia's fastest growing regions, just an hour's drive for nearly a third of the state's population.
We're talking a ton of people that will get to experience a place that has a mix of rentable cabins, ranger homes. It's got an 11-acre pond, so folks will actually be able to use that for small boating.
Beyond recreation, there's the rich history. Oak Hill remains one of the few intact presidential homes of its kind.
Outdoor recreation is so important, and understanding our nation's history is critically important. This is an opportunity for both.
If approved, the park could open in time for the nation's semi-quincentennial, giving the public access to land that might otherwise be lost to development.
It's our last chance to create a park and a resource of this size and this importance in all of Northern Virginia.
And that decision could come right down to the wire if they're trying to do it by America's birthday, July 4th, because the fiscal year in Virginia ends on the 30th, so lawmakers are under that deadline pressure to do it, to approve possibly Oak Hill as the newest state park. Now, Monroe actually had two estates. So one in his earlier years, it was near Monticello in Albemarle County, Virginia, Charlottesville area. But this is the one that he was in later in life. So these two represent two distinct periods. And the property that he had in Ashland Highland in Albemarle County, the house isn't there anymore. It was demolished long ago. So this is really a good chance for folks to be able to get in and see how he lived and how folks were living during that period.
Amazing.
It'd be really cool to check out in Loudoun County. We don't
Yeah.
need more data centers, right? We need more cool stuff to look at, open space.
Yeah, I agree with that. All right.